So I was 0 for 4, 0 for 5 at the beginning of today with a couple more missed grabs. Really starting to get in my head. You know, I was second guessing everything. My drag, my rod. Somebody said fast action rods will lose you fish. Somebody said drags on your reel will lose you fish. I started looking at our hook, you know, second guessing the OPST swing hook, which was kind of disturbing. I didn't think it was that because there are several guides and lodges up here that fish them exclusively, to my knowledge. So I know the hook is proven, and I've fished with it before. It's just trying to explain what the hell was going on, and sometimes there is no explanation. Ones I was losing are just in a stable point of the fight. Nothing really dramatic is happening, and the hook just pops out. That's a little harder to swallow. It's really hard to swallow.
What went wrong?
Nothing. Oh, it's such a solid beat and everything, man. Fish get off, you know, for any number of reasons. It's just a matter of chance. Where you hook them in the mouth, I think, is number one.
Another day, Ben.
Brand new day. I'm 0 for 0. 0 for 0. Soon to be 5 for 5. This is the one run where I have not landed a fish. Should be right there. Right there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, that feels good. I think I'm gonna get one on this cast. Right there, baby. Come on, 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 come on. Should be nice and active. It's at least 10 degrees warmer than it was. A little fresh bit of rain. Should be game on. It's cloudy, light drizzle, steelhead weather, baby. I guarantee I'm gonna get one on this cast. If I don't, commando heads are 90% off for the next 24 hours. Come on. I feel like it could happen at any moment now. Whew, that's exciting. Ah, son of a, why? Oh, God. What's that? What is going on with me? Dude. Well, I've lost a lot of them in that steady stage where they've just been hooked. The fish, it seems like they're kind of coming to grips with what's happening, swimming upstream, and then steady light pressure, and then they're just gone. The first one I lost yesterday kind of jumped and was gone, and the second one was like that, just steady pressure, and fish didn't do anything and just popped off. Those ones hurt the most. If I lose a fish, I want it to be because it jumped and came right at me. That makes sense. Under pressure, need to land a fish, losing so many, it's not funny. I need a fish about as bad as I've ever needed a fish. I feel like they could be down here. It's the right speed. The right depth. Getting very close to the money zone. All right, I'm gonna land the next steelhead that I hook. This could be the one. Feels pretty fishy in here. I've heard from people online, who said they've gone 0 for 12 before, and I think I heard one of my buddy's friends went 0 for 17. So, fish get off, and it's not something you can control sometimes. All right, baby, I'm 0 for 0. It's a brand new day. There's a high degree of probability that there's at least one fish in this run. I had a bite on my 3rd or 4th cast. It's debatable whether or not I screwed it up. It's not even so much the catching the fish is that's the reason you're here, but I think the real benefit, the real therapy in steelheading is just getting in the zone and casting and swinging over and over and over again, and having that confidence that you're going to hook up or not, but just getting in the zone and getting in a routine and sort of shutting your mind down. The complex thinking and the worrying and all the really uniquely human brain functions sort of shut down, and you sort of get sedated, and you sort of get into a more primitive, animalistic state and sort of on autopilot. And I find that when I get into that state, I'm just not anxious anymore. A lot of people worry about their job and money, and are they going to get fired? Is someone going to say something mean on a post online or whatever it is? I find that when I'm steelheading and really in the zone, it all just melts away. And that's, to me, the greatest thing about steelheading is, and all fly fishing, but steelheading is unique because you're not constantly analyzing tricky currents, and you're not doing a whole bunch of mending. It's just a repetitive, it's a meditative state. And you can really get into the zone and sort of shut your brain off, shut the part of the brain down that worries. And that, to me, is why I really keep steelheading. But it's just so exciting when that line comes tight.
Oh yeah.
By far the most colored fish we've seen. Might be. Got this, Ben! Yeah, go, Ben! I didn't like that head take one bit. I do too. I absolutely just thought I lost that fish.
That's a nice fish. Off.
Yeah, that was the best part of them.
Yeah, this is making some good TV.
Pull that head.
Hey.
Landed one.
You go.
Almost. There we go. Ah. Finally. Beautiful fish.
Oh,
Streak is over. Streak is over, baby. There's just no fish that compares to this magic of a steelhead. There's no other fish that's as regal and mysterious. And that mystery is, you know, where they go in the ocean. Each steelhead's journey is its own, you know, and it shows on their faces. Some fish, like sockeye salmon, there's a little variation, but they're sort of all clones. They come in by the millions, and a lot of other fish are the same way. A rockfish, they all pretty much look the same, but steelhead, each one is an individual. Each one is different, and their individual stories, you know, scribed in the contours of their faces and their colors. And it's just all part of the magic that makes them totally addictive. But unlike an addiction, there's no tolerance. That excitement doesn't diminish over time. It's the same. Maybe not the same as the first time, which was, you know, I was shaking so much I had to sit down and couldn't tie on a new fly, but it's just as exciting now as it was catching the third or fourth one. There's no tolerance, and it just doesn't ever get old. And I hope it doesn't. I don't think it will. And I'm going to be fishing for these fish, hopefully up here, until I can't wait anymore. Oh, yes. Thank you.
All right, should we all go home now?
I think one of the coolest things about steelhead fishing is it's kind of like baseball. 1 second or one play can completely change everything, you know. You hit a home run, instantly the game changes, and you either win or lose. And steelheading, it only takes one cast, one swing, one grab to change your whole day, your trip, you know, your life. I don't like it when they whap the line with their tail. Very nerve-wracking. I don't really know if I can go. I don't really have anywhere to go. Looks like a buck. Huh? I'm gonna try to make my stand here. Always tough trying to do it upstream. This is where 18-pound fluorocarbon comes in very, very handy. Woo! Yeah! Oh, beautiful buck. All you gotta do is just keep casting, keep at it. Because it only takes one. Every cast is a new opportunity. It's really amazing that we ever get them when you think about it. And how few there are in the river. A fish that's not feeding, swinging a fly. It's amazing we ever get them. We do with some places with more regularity than others. I knew there had to be a fish in here. Even though I was gonna fish it through. Some shallow rocks in here, so I'm gonna keep my rod not super low. Nice buck. Oof, that would scare me. That one scared me a lot. Let him do his thing. No big deal. Let him come back. Ah. I'll take a few steps down. A little bit, I don't know, a little bit calmer down there. Still got some life left in him. Still pretty stubborn. Not the leader, that's the hardest part. Oh, beautiful buck. Oh man. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Just really lucky to be here. Lucky to have a hobby that clears my mind. it's sort of trite to say it all works out in the end, because if I left yesterday, I would have been pretty bummed out, but I have. That's why you stay for a long period of time if you can. Let things even out. But I guess my point is, keep fishing, stay confident. Every day is a new day, you know, that's how I treated today. I lost a fish, I was 0 for 1. Sounds a lot better than 0 for 6. It's the same thrill, you know, when I was a kid fishing off a dock for perch, you know, when you get that tug, it's the same. It's heightened, it's definitely more intense, but I think you either have it or you don't. You know, there are kids who get taken fishing and they say that's great, and now let's go play video games or let's go swimming or something. And then there's the ones like me and like, you know, my buddies I'm here with, like a lot of people watching probably, that get that tug and they say, oh my gosh, I want more of that. That was exciting, touching, reaching out to nature and having a response. And it's an activity that's simple in essence, but can be complicated and engrossing in practice. You know, when you, it takes you, some people, you know, you could spend your whole life getting better at casting, refining your technique. I could just cast all day even if there were no fish in the river. It's just getting into that autopilot and getting lost in the cycle of cast, step, repeat. And every once in a while you get the contact of magical fish that, you know, is filled with mystery and just regal and beautiful. So that's why I steelhead fish.